Are you looking for a scholarship for your undergraduate study abroad in one of the top study destinations for international students? Then this video is for you. Welcome to the channel where we provide you with affordable studying abroad opportunities. Applications are open for fall term admissions to the University of Regina in Saskatchewan, Canada. But before we get into the details, if you have not subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe, like, comment, and share, and help support the channel so that we can bring you more of such informative videos. Let's get into the details. The university is offering entrance award scholarships, 4 different types of scholarships for undergraduate students. So for those who have just completed high school or recently completed high school. So the first one is the International Entrance Scholarship. So a $3,000 scholarship, and all international students applying to an undergraduate degree program will automatically be considered. Students must have an admission average of at least 85%. Students receive their choice of either the $3,000 in tuition or housing credit. Let's look at the second scholarship, which is the International Student of Distinction Scholarship Tier 1. $80,000 scholarship eligibility. All international students applying to an undergraduate degree program directly from high school will be automatically considered. International students selected for Tier 1 will be awarded free on-campus housing and a meal plan. Students must have a minimum early conditional or overall final high school average of 90%. So this award is renewable each year of a student's degree program as long as students continue to complete 30 credit hours per calendar year and maintain a minimum UGPA of 75% in their first year and 80% in their subsequent years. The second scholarship here is the International Student of Distinction Scholarship Tier 2. So the Tier 2 is worth $40,000, $10,000 for 4 years. All international students applying to an undergraduate degree program directly from high school will be automatically considered. International students selected for Tier 2 will be awarded free on-campus housing. Students must have a minimum early conditional or overall final high school average of 85% to 89.99%, so converted to Canadian grading scale. This award is renewable each year of a student's degree program as long as students continue to complete 30 credit hours per calendar year and maintain a minimum UGPA of 75% in their first year and 80% in their subsequent years. We're going to look at the admissions. So undergraduate study, you click undergraduate studies, and then undergraduate admissions. You can read through the academic programs available, admission requirements, application guide, and apply now. So we're going to take a closer look at some of the descriptions. So here we are international students. So when you come down here, you click international students, and then it will bring you somewhere here. And then you scroll down the bottom of the page, you go to how to apply. So first, you have to choose your program. So choose the program that you want to pursue or you want to study, and then review the admission requirements in the application guide. Submit your online application and the required documents, and then pay your application fee in your student portal. When you get to selecting your academic programs, please note that you have to filter it. There are a lot of programs at the University of Regina, so filter it by your program type. Select under bachelor's degree here. You click on the bachelor degree. There are 81 programs available for you to pursue your studies at the University of Regina. I'll make this page a little bit more here. So there are courses in accounting, actuarial science, technology, business administration, biology, data science, electronic systems engineering, elementary teacher education, and more and more. Okay, 81 study programs for you to pursue your undergraduate studies at the University of Regina. When you come to the application guide from the first page that we saw here, this is the admission and the application guide. So once you come to the application guide, the application guide will give you specific information according to the type of applicant you are on the application process, admission requirements, and application deadlines. So we are, let's say in this case, in this video, we are high school students, okay? So high school students, we click high school student, it's gonna take us here. You click here, international student, and then these are the faculties that you can pursue your studies in. So I will go take a look at Faculty of Engineering. So the Faculty of Engineering, you choose your country for the country specific um, documents, right? Country specific high school documents for the Faculty of Engineering. So let's say I select a country, say I will select, let's say I choose Ghana, right? So Ghana, you need West Africa Examination Council, required documents for engineering. You will need that you have the maths, one language, arts course, chemistry, physics, additional information is also here. General engineering, a minimum average of 70 to 89 is required for admission to this program. Okay, so go through your course guidelines, and the deadline for application for the fall term is August 15th. So if you want to pursue this in August, in the fall is October, intake. So October intake is August 15th. Your application must be submitted. For winter is December 15th. If you are looking at next year's summer, then it's April 15th. So take note of this. All the programs first country specific. So let's look at the country. Let's say we are if you are coming from Nigeria, for example, Nigeria is also the WAEC, one language art course, maths, chemistry. So every faculty is different. Okay. This is, and the deadline is similar to what we looked at. So once you have chosen your program and you have reviewed the admission requirements for your study program, then you will now have to submit your online application and the required documents. So you have to apply for the scholarship or for admission. First, you apply for admission and you will be automatically be considered for the scholarship. So this is not like you are applying for the scholarship and then applying for admission. You apply for the admission, and based on your grades, you'll be entered into the 3-tier scholarship. So apply for the scholarship in 3 steps. Prepare required documents, your high school transcripts, your college or university transcripts, your statement of intent, references, and portfolio components. Submit your application form with the required documents. Once you have your required documents ready, submit your application for admission online. Okay? You have to submit everything. All documents must be in PDF. So take note of that. And then you have to pay the applicable application fee. There's an application fee required, $100, 100 Canadian dollars for undergraduate applicants. Okay, so take note of that. For the Faculty of Engineering, and each faculty, it may differ from the Faculty of Business, for example. Okay, so make sure that you study the admission guide for each faculty. So the Faculty of Engineering, submit your online application. Submit your supporting documents. High school graduates will need to submit a copy of their final high school transcript. Students who have completed IB curriculum will need to order their official transcript directly from IB and request to have them submitted to the University of Regina. If you are currently completing your grade 12, you can apply for early conditional admission. You will need to provide final transcripts for all high school courses that you have already completed, and a list of your current and future courses if applicable. Students who are granted early conditional admission are still required to meet the final admission requirements for their faculty and will need to submit their final transcript once all high school courses are completed. So if you are in the final year or the final semester or term of your high school, you can still apply for this scholarship at the University of Regina. Then you have to add a copy of your passport, English language proficiency, and then you pay your application fee. So the English language country specific documents, we looked at this already. So when you come to the faculty, all these things are there, country specific. So when you enter the country that you are coming from, all the details will come down here, will follow, and then you'll see the deadline as well. So we'll look at the English proficiency. So the following will be accepted as satisfactory evidence of English language proficiency. So the English language proficiency, you go to the country specific. Okay. So based on your country, education may be used to meet the English language proficiency admission requirements. So come to this page. I'll put it in the description or below the video, and you will go there and see. So your country may be yes. If no, then you look at the institution that may be used to meet the English language proficiency requirement. If you attended any of the institution, for example, Bangladesh, it says no, your education may not be used. But then, if you attended these institutions, it may be used. Okay. So countries, go through the script, the list carefully. Ghana is yes. So when you are ready to apply, you go to your faculty and then submit your online application. To start an application, you first need to create your unique user account. So click here, and then it will bring you somewhere here. Okay, the application management system. For first-time users, you will need to create an account to start your application. So click here. You put your email, your first name, your last name, and then your birthday. And then you click continue. It will send you an email with your PIN, your temporary PIN, and then you will use this PIN to enter as a login. So once you log in into the system, you are already in the system and you will be able to start your new application. So you select an application type. So University of Regina application, you select it. We are selecting undergraduate because that's the scholarship, and then we click continue. So in progress, okay, and then we click open. So personal information, your citizenship information, your status in Canada if you are in Canada. If you are not in Canada, you just say status in Canada. You are not in Canada, so you have to say non-resident. Okay, choose non-resident here. Biography information, you put your birthday, your English, and then you save and you continue. The next part of the application process will be your previous education. Please read all the options below and select the statement that describes you. I'm going to select the middle one. So once you select, it gives you all these things to continue. Okay, so let's try this other one, the same one. So if you select this, then it gives you this other one. Have you applied to University of Regina? I'm going to select the appropriate one. Have you graduated? Yes. So you've graduated. Are you completing or have completed a process while you are in high school, such as a dual credit, etc.? Read it carefully. If it applies to you, you say yes. List all institutions that you have previously attended, which includes all high schools. So there's a little bit of more information that you have to provide, but this is application for scholarships. So take your time and complete everything, and then you may be able to submit your application successfully. Okay, so you fill this out with when you started your high school, the name of your high school, when you started the level of study, high school, and then if you graduated, if you are currently in high school, when you graduated, you can say when you graduated, for example. So you graduated 2024, you save, and then you will be able to save and continue. Okay, so admit type. Okay, based on your responses, you have completed your high school outside of Canada. I'm confirming that I have a admit as a non, and then you continue. So after you have done this, this is where all the other information comes in, right? Then you have to check the other ones, which is the English test, select your program of study. Are you using an agent, process information application for your signature review, correct or accurate? Then you submit. So you have until August 15th to submit an application for scholarship at the University of Regina for your undergraduate studies. Good luck to all applicants. If this presentation has been helpful to you, please do like, comment, and share. Please share so that someone else may also benefit from this information. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. This is the captain. Adios.